Hi, I'm Leslie. We're going to do a short 20-minute practice. I know some of us don't have a whole lot of time in the morning or right before we go to bed. So we'll do a short practice so you have time to get something in. I'm scooting back to my mat. I'm going to have a seat on my bolster today. So let's prop up our hips onto the bolster or whatever you have there. If you have a blanket, if you have a pillow, whatever you're using to prop up your hips. We're going to cross our legs, or you might decide to have your legs straight. Let's drop down into whatever we're sitting on and feel that connection with the earth. Feel yourself sitting on the earth. Feel yourself sitting within your body. Notice what it's like to be in your body today. And then let's begin to sit up a little straighter. So the tail is dropping down. We're going to lengthen up through the crown of the head. Draw the ears back over the shoulders. Close your eyes if you're comfortable with your eyes closed. Let's begin to feel the breath moving through the body. And as we put our attention on the breath, let's begin to deepen it. So we breathe in through the nostrils, out through the nostrils or the mouth. When we breathe in, we feel the belly expand. When we breathe out, we feel the belly draw back towards the spine. And you can send that breath through your entire torso. Breathe into the belly, the rib cage, the chest. Exhale from the chest to the rib cage to the belly. Feel the breath in the front of the body. Feel the breath in the back of the body. Feel the breath moving up your side bodies. Let's just take a few quiet, deep breaths. Big inhalations, long exhalations. And let's create an intention for our practice. Something positive. Let it flow in on the next breath. Let it flow out on the next out breath. And feel yourself sitting here in the present moment. Let's start moving by just swirling the torso. And let's swirl back the other way. And then we'll come all the way back up to upright. Let your head turn to the right. Inhale through the middle. Let your head turn to the left. Let's do this a couple of times, turning the head side to side, coordinating with the breath. We'll come back to the center, lift the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back and down. Lift and roll. Lift and roll. Let's do a couple more. Lift and roll. lift and roll. And then let's play the piano with our fingers and our thumbs. We're going to circle our wrists around with a nice soft hand. And then circle back the other way. And then let's bring our hands to the floor. We'll inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, float them back down again. Let's inhale, reach our arms up. And this time as we exhale, we're going to turn just a little bit to the right. And we'll inhale, arms overhead again, and a little turn, exhaling to the left. Let's do this another time. Big breath and exhale. Big breath, arms up and exhale to the left. Inhale, arms up, exhale, float them back down again. And let's straighten out our legs. Let's do a tap with our legs. We start to get some energy moving through our legs. And then we'll circle the ankles around. And then the other way. And then back to the center. Let's move off of whatever you're sitting on. We'll get that out of the way. And let's go to our hands and knees. Now, if it's too much for you to have your wrists in this position, feel free to come to your fists or come to your forearms, because we're going to do a little round of cat-cow here. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, look down, take a breath. And as you exhale, round your back towards the sky, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, and then inhale. Let's go the other direction and into cow. Coordinate with the speed of your breath. Let's take one more breath in, and we'll blow that breath out. And then back to the center. Let's go side to side. Same thing. We'll coordinate with the breath. So we'll take a breath in the middle and exhale. Rock your hips to the right. Look over your left shoulder at your feet. Inhale through the middle. Exhale, hips rock to the left. Look over your right shoulder at your feet. And let's do a couple more. Let's come right back to the middle. Keep your hips where they are, right over your knees. Let's walk our hands forward. We'll come to half dog pose, dropping your chest towards the floor. Chin or forehead will come down. Reaching out with the arms, keeping your hips right over your knees is going to help you feel stable here, and it'll help you get a nice stretch through your arms. Let's take a couple breaths. And then we'll walk our hands back just so that they're just in front of our shoulders. Tucking your toes, let's come to downward facing dog. We'll do a little walk. Bending one knee, then the other. And then let's just keep walking, but we'll get our feet closer to our hands. Keep your knees a little bit bent. Let your head hang down so you're hanging over your thighs. Taking a couple breaths in our standing forward fold. We'll bend the knees a lot, lengthen the spine, and let's unhinge to stand up. We'll come into our mountain pose now. So hips are right over feet. So your feet are hip distance apart, parallel to each other, lining with the second toes. We're going to keep our knees a little soft, drop your tail, lift up your heart. Ears come back over shoulders. Let's bring our hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching the arms up and overhead. And exhale, hinge. Keep your knees a little bit soft. All the way over we go. Come part way up and breathe. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees a lot. Unhinge. Come up. Arms over your head. And exhale your hands to your heart. Again, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold it over. Heart way up we come. And fold. Reach up. Big arms take up lots of space. And exhale your hands to your heart. Again, inhale and reach. Feel all that space in your body. Exhale, fold. Come part way up. And fold. Reach it up. Big arms. Sweep up and bring all that sunshine right back down into your heart. Let's release the arms and let's practice a balancing posture. Let's shift over to the right foot. So you're standing all of your weight on your right foot, come to your left big toe. When you're ready, when you have your gaze point straight ahead of you, we'll begin to let the thigh come to parallel with the floor. And then the arms lifting up, stork pose. Big breaths. Tell your body everything's okay. And then let's release. Find your way to mountain again. Find your gaze point. Let's shift to the left foot. We're going to sneak that right thigh up. Arms will lift, shoulders stay relaxed. Gazing at your drishti, at your gaze point. Keeping your concentration there, letting the breath flow through your body. And then let's release. Oh, let's do a little shake here. Shake that off. Let's take a wider step and just do a little swing. Let your arms be free. We're not forcing anything. Let your feet be free. It's getting that nice rotation in the spine and the hips. And then beginning to slow it down until you're standing still. Let's turn the toes out if they're not already. We're going to keep our shoulder distance and we're going to come down into squat. So we'll keep the spine fairly neutral here. So bringing the hands to the heart center and letting the elbows press in on the knees. If squatting is not for you, try something a little higher, like this. We'll take a couple breaths here. And then we're going to have a seat. Just go ahead and sit down. Cross your legs, but do it in the way That's the opposite of the way that you usually do it. If you're not sure, do it without thinking and then undo it and do it the other way. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, put the right hand on the floor, inhale the left arm up, take a breath, and exhale. Oh, there we are, the lateral bend, the last direction of the spine. We'll inhale. Let's bring both arms up like we're trying to capture the sun. And then exhale over to the other side. Big stretch, shoulders stacked. Let's inhale, come to center, exhale. Float your hands all the way down to the floor. And let's come to our backs. Now, if you're like me, I like to use my abdominals sometimes when I'm going to my back because I want to have a nice strong core. And this is a nice opportunity for you to take your time, use your abdominals all the way down to the floor. A nice quiet landing. Relax your whole back, relax your shoulders. And then we'll bend the knees one at a time and pull them into the chest. So let's give ourselves a hug, little rock from side to side. And then let's put our hands on the floor and circle our knees. And if you don't like the way this feels, put your hands on your kneecaps. This is one of my favorites for strengthening abdominals. It's a little harder if you don't hold on to your knees. And then we'll circle back the other way. And then let's draw the knees in, slide the arms out to T, and release the knees over to the left side. Let's try to keep our shoulders on the floor. If you like the way it feels to turn your head to the right, turn your head to the right. And then take some nice big breaths here. Relax. Let your body get heavy. Now let's bring the right knee through the middle. The left will follow it all the way over to the other side. Turn your head to your left if you like the way that feels. Relax. Let your whole body get heavy on the floor. Send some nice deep breaths in. Now we'll bring both knees back to the middle. Give yourself a hug. One more little rock. And then let's reach down for our feet. So we'll bring our legs to that 90-degree angle, legs wide, happy baby pose. I like to rock here. It seems happier that way. And you might like to be still. Feel that nice stretch through your hamstrings and the back of your thighs. We'll take a couple more breaths here. And then let's release the feet all the way down to the floor they come. We'll spend a couple of minutes in relaxation, a really important part of our practice. So you can be in constructive rest pose here, which is feet wide, knees dropping together, or if your back feels comfortable with your legs straight out in Shavasana, then move there. Let's let the breath become quiet and soft. Let your body sink into the earth. Every time you exhale, is an opportunity to let go a little bit more. Connect to your breath so that the breath keeps you present. The final moments of your practice, letting go and letting go. Let's begin to deepen the breath again. We'll let our fingers and toes start to move. We'll let our head turn. And then bend one knee, bend the other knee if they're not bent already. And we're going to roll to the right side. Come into fetal position on the right side. And just thank your body for showing up today. Thank your body for being here, for moving. Be in awe of what your beautiful body can do. And then we'll use our hands to push ourselves up, all the way back up to an upright position. Come to a position that's comfortable for you. And we'll bring our hands right in front of the heart center as we close our practice together. Take another deep breath and remember it's there for you whenever you need it. May peace, joy, love, compassion, and gratitude fill your heart today and every day to overflowing. Namaste. And I hope you have a blessed day.